Welcome to Diablo! Hey guys, Q here with a simple set dungeon for you. Today we are going to be doing the Unhallowed Essence Set Dungeon, and all in all this is a really simple dungeon to do, and you're going to notice that our guides that we do are just a little bit different than a lot of the other ones out there, in that we're looking to show you the simplest way that we know how to complete the set dungeons. That way you don't have to go hours upon hours trying to complete each set dungeon. You can just do it very simply and easily. Now, for the Unhallowed Essence, one of the simplest things we found is to have somebody run ahead, group together some guys, so that your objective there of hitting 20 enemies with a single multi-shot, you do that very simply. So I just ran up. I didn't have to worry about grouping anything because my friend just lets me know, hey, I got a group here, come hit it. And while he's out looking for groups, I just go along and make sure that everything's dead. So this one is actually kind of the opposite of a lot of the other ones that we've done, in that here I'm going through every little nook and cranny making sure everything's dead, while my friend goes ahead to look for the group of guys. The other objective inside of this dungeon of never dropping below 50% discipline, in order to keep the speed up, one of the things that I did was using the set that makes it to where Vault uses hatred instead of discipline. This does make it very nice inside of just being able to not use any discipline except for when I use my lingering fog, and really for the most part I just use the lingering fog to get positioned correctly for hitting the 20 enemies with a single multi-shot. Otherwise I can just use the vault to get past everything, and it goes very nicely. And you'll notice here, I mean, there were just two groups immediately set up right next to each other. If I'd been doing this solo, I wouldn't necessarily have known if there was enough on each of those groups, so I'd have to go to both sides of the groups and spend a lot of extra time doing it. But because my friend was going ahead of me, he was able to tell me, hey, there's a really big group right here, you should be able to just hit it from this position. And by doing that, this dungeon just goes by so quickly. We end up with so much of it that's just not left to chance. So you don't have to try over and over and over to try and get that objective of getting the 20 with a single multi-shot. Solo, that is one of the most difficult things to do. If you are going to try and do it solo, there are a lot of great guides out there where people have done it solo. But for the most part, what you got to do is you got to get guys to group themselves, kind of follow you. And with the spiders, they're kind of slow, so it takes a little bit of time to do that. You do need really high DPS is what I would recommend, just so that you can get past the elites and everything. If you're doing it with a group, you really don't need it. And if you're doing this dungeon with, say, 3 or 4 people, you can even skip a lot of stuff. You can just have like a pole monk or a pole barb like we got here, and they'll just help you, and everybody else can just clean up all the little stragglers that are left behind. But all in all, it's a really simple dungeon to do. This is also a very fun one because you get to move a lot and position yourself in the right place. If you need any help with your set dungeon, just leave a comment below. We're more than happy to help you with your set dungeons. And thanks for watching. Have an incredible evening, guys.